In Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter, Jason is killed by a young Tommy Jarvis, wielding a machete and slicing through the side of Jason's head, destroying his eye in the process. But while hugging his sister Trish, Tommy notices Jason still moving on the ground. Still holding the machete, Tommy hacks at his body, while Trish screams for Tommy to stop, leaving us to think that Jason would be in pieces afterwards. The next time we actually see Jason is in Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. Here, Tommy digs up Jason's grave, and it's revealed that he's actually in one piece, at least from what we see of him while he's in the grave. Once he is brought back to life and throughout the film, we also get a good view of Jason's clothing, which by the appearance looks to be the same outfit he wears in parts 3 and 4, which show no damage outside of the spear holes from Tommy earlier in the film. As far as physical bodily damage, the only things we see that carry over from the films seemingly is the axe wound to the forehead from part 3, and the machete head wound, which seems to look like scarred flesh, along with his damaged eye from part 4. It's assumed that the hand wound is there, but Jason covers it when putting on Tommy's gloves, which forces me to ask the question, did Tommy even hack Jason at the end of part 4, since there's no slices in his clothing? And if he did, was Jason pieced back together before his resurrection? My theory is like most of the other Friday the 13th endings, Tommy hallucinated his final attack on a downed Jason. I believe that he did slice into Jason's head, but everything else leading up to Trish being seen in the hospital by the doctor and the sheriff was Tommy's first of many hallucinations, showing a level of aggressiveness while hacking at Jason's body in this state. It would not be the last time we see this dream version of Tommy, since he would once again, in a dream sequence, attack Pam in part 5, violently stabbing her in the stomach and laughing maniacally while lying in his hospital bed before waking up. This explains why Jason has no other damage to his body aside from that we've actually seen in the films. But what if Tommy wasn't hallucinating? What if Jason was actually hacked to pieces and put back together before being buried? I think that also holds some possibility to a return of other dismembered characters, such as giving us a resurrected Pamela in the future, which could also be a new theory on its own on why we don't see Pamela's head after part 3, and that Chris Higgins was actually pulled underwater by her after her hallucination of seeing Jason. But that's my theory. Do you agree? Do you think Tommy hallucinated his attack on Jason after plunging the machete into his head? Or was it real? Please share your theories below, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe, as well as hitting the notification bell to be alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And as always, I am JG Dark, and thanks for watching.